Onondaga chert before putting it in vinegar. And here is after. Check this out. I don't know, I just think it looks really cool. It's still wet on this side. Looks really cool to me. This one didn't have much of anything. The base. Crazy. Cool, so there's like no limestone in that piece. A little tiny one. So I got this nice big block of Onondaga chert from Gary, and I'm gonna try to make a blade out of this piece, I think. Cool. Let's see. I don't know how it is inside. Let's see if we could get a nice big spall off this. There is some frost in there. All right, let's try to get this piece off. Looks good in there. Just be a matter of getting past the frozen stuff here. Wow, look at that. All right. I'm gonna try to take a nice big blade off if I can. See, there's some frost damage in there, but it would still work, especially for the points I've actually already been making. Let's try the opposite side. Right along this flat edge. That worked. Okay. Right across the freeze damage, and it split at the freeze damage. This is good for points though. This I'll try to make a knife blade out of. All right. Cool. Nice big piece of Onondaga. Some spalls for really good arrowheads. Put those on the side. And let's see what I could do with this. Damn. Yeah, see the freeze damage here. Is that big enough for a knife? Let's see what else we got here. So this has freeze damage here on that piece. Still good chert. Try to take another big blade, maybe right here. Stuff smells wonderful. There we go. Much better. Wow, extremely strong oil smell on this. Wow. All right, so this is thinner spall, so I'm going to be gentle with it. It's a freeze line in there, so I'll get rid of this. This is actually a really nice stuff. Just got to get past the damage and you're good to go. Really should be using indirect, but we'll see how it goes. Just hitting flakes off each side. Alright, yep, I'm gonna switch to indirect here. Wow. This is extremely high quality stuff. Just gonna be making a basic knife blade for myself here. I'll show you what I've been doing with the smaller spalls. Zoom in a little bit here. Have to be careful because this stuff's really good, so like it's flaking really easy. I have to be careful I don't hit too hard. Flake right there. Alright. So we are going to be moving pretty dang far away from the Northeast. Just give a little hint every now and then. See, that's really flaking nice. That's crazy. I never thought I would have Onondaga like us. Gary is the man. Hanging up in there. Let's see if I could get. Got some of it. It's hanging up there. That's okay. Just keep shaping it. Almost feel like I'm marking a slab here, kind of. Wow. Impressed. For those that don't know, I was on a quest for this stuff. This is why I started my channel, is this material. I was looking for this. The stuff, the oil smell chert. There's a little bit of damage in there. See if I could get past it. do not have my normal tools, so this should be interesting. Got a little bit of it. Try coming in at an angle like that. Sometimes you could undercut it and blow it off like that. A little bit more lower. That felt good. Yep. That's working. All right, go back to zigzagging. Wow, this stuff is amazing, really. Holy cow. I am not gonna go thin on this. So anybody that knows Onondaga knows you don't come across stuff like this too often. Concentrating, sorry guys, not talking too much. Just want to make sure I get a decent blade here. I don't know, do you guys prefer the videos where I talk a lot while napping, or just like how I'm doing now? Just always get nervous working pieces like this, because as you're working them, it's really easy to snap the tips off and snap it in the middle. Trying to go fairly gentle. So, I actually have a story. Went to Valvoline to get my oil changed, and I was in a rush. Shouldn't have gone to Valvoline. They took off my air filter and put on a new one, except they didn't put the new one on. They just left it in the casing, and they probably destroyed my car. I won't know until I bring it into the dealer tomorrow. So, that'll be the second time Valvoline has ended one of my cars. So, word of warning. Actually, really quite annoyed, because I'm just about to move and I need my car to be in working order. Ah, man, I'm not getting that tip. Got annoyed thinking about Valvoline. Try right here. That got some of it. There we go. Quite a bit. Wow. It's coming out pretty good, to be honest. The last time I made something this big out of Onondaga was the stuff I found in the creek that was filled with limestone deposits. Nothing as good as this. The people who do know that video is the video where there was an explosion behind me while I was eating clam chowder. I think I'm going to try to pressure flake that out. This stuff is great. I'm excited to actually use those arrows once I get to where I'm going to. Wow, it smells really strong. I don't know that I've smelled Onondaga that was this strong before. Oh God. It's still really tough to pressure flake. For me, at least. I am not the best at pressure flaking. Ooh, okay. Still got a thick spot here. Let's see. Damn. Keeps just cutting in. I might have to come in from the tip to get rid of that. I think I'm going to. There we go. Right here. Shot that flake off and cut right into my finger. Alright. Looks like the rest I could probably just pressure flake. I want to show off the arrows I've been making from these kind of spalls. I'll do that at the end of the video. For now, I'm just going to sharpen up this knife. Get a thick spot right here. Try to indirect that. Just that one little spot. See if we could thin it there. Crushed, but it worked. There we go. That's better. Still got a crushed spot there. There we go. When I'm napping, I do a back and forth between pressure, indirect, direct percussion, just whatever I feel the situation calls for is what I use. really that depends on like what angles I see on the rock and how tough the rock is. Problem areas, making that nice and sharp. As I'm sharpening this, I'm also shaping it, making it even as best as I can. There is going to be a little bit of a turtle back right at this spot that I'm not going to be able to get rid of. It's okay though, it won't affect the cutting any. I am actually going to use this if I don't break it. And Gary also sent me a knife that I'm also going to use. Maybe I'll make one my game knife and the other one a fishing knife. Man, this stuff smells so strong of oil that it's ridiculous. All right. Looking really good. I'm gonna leave the base a little thick. When I haft this, I'm gonna haft it to probably to bone or antler. Damn, broke my fingernail. Ouch. See, the spots with the freeze cracks, they just kind of chunk off like that. And then you have a problem on the other side, and it winds up just breaking off like that. See what happened there? So then you have a smaller knife. That's part of the problem with the freeze damage on Onondaga. But usually you could work it out, get rid of some of it, damage control. Zigzag it back into a sharpened edge. Just got to be careful. Anything freeze damaged, that could happen too. We're working it out. Okay. Make it like a nice paleo blade. Somebody asked, how do I determine what would be considered a paleo blade? The best answer I could give for that is just to go look at paleo artifacts. And you'll see that some of the blades are pretty rough. Pretty roughed out. But sometimes they are bifaced like this. I just want to make a sharp tip there, but I'm afraid to mess with it too much. Okay. Getting there. This spot's annoying me. See if I could just fix that little problem right there. Yep. Okay. Alright. I ran out of room there. I just had to delete TikTok. I'm going to make the tip a little bit sharper. And then that'll be it for this. Put it on a handle. Good to go. Good to use. Just got to make sure it's sharp. Oh, it's really tough right in there. There we go. That's better. There we go. One more of those. Yes. Okay. So there's the nice paleo style knife.